as the day continues. You're watching the RLCS promotion tournament here on twitch.tv/Rocket League. Let's go and get into the next best of 7 with the commentary is Wavepunk and Quinn Lobdell. Take it away, guys.
Well, our first match of the day went about as planned. We had MB be able to make it in through the upper bracket, and they will be playing in a qualifying match later on today. But they got a run for their money from the Juicy Kids, who made it competitive. They were able to beat them in overtime in Game 5 and send us to Game 6. And here, we have a very similar situation to what we had yesterday, where we had Fibian facing off against Allegiance, the team that knocked them down into the rival series in the first place, and their Allegiance was able to beat them again and knock them back into the rival series once more. And over there, Allegiance ended up ending up in the rival series by the end of the day as well, so that'll be very interesting to watch. But here, Team Secret versus Team Fnatic. Again, the team that did the knocking going to be going up against the team that got knocked. And we were talking about it, during the break, on the break plate that they had there. It said Fnatic 7-0, Secret 0-7. Yeah. They had very, very different seasons in their respective leagues. And as they said on the desk, Fnatic with a huge chip on their shoulder. They'd really like to get this win here. But are we going to see a repeat of yesterday?
I think that we're going to see Fnatic come through strong here. I know that the players on Fnatic want it so bad. You saw that after they got knocked into the RLCS. I mean, really just all three of the players saying they can't wait.
Well, we will see. Can they pull it off here? We'll find out as soon as we get this match going. Fnatic in the blue, Team Secret in the orange. We will see who was able to get the victory in a best of 7. Siki here starting things off, gets the shot over the top, puts it in, and you heard him on the desk. He's been a scoring machine, and he'll strike first.
Yeah, what a play here already from Siki, a player who has been such a monster for this Fnatic squad. He's just doing it all by himself, and that's what you expect from Siki. Really a player who's, one of the top players either in the RLCS and in the RLCS in just about any part of the field where it comes to goals, assists, saves. He's an incredibly well-rounded player.
Now, Team Secret looking to respond here. Flame could turn quickly and get a shot on net. Sends it far post and puts it in. The goal is left wide open here by Fnatic, and they'll tie the game right back up.
Yeah, we saw here Siki a little bit awkward of a touch, and Snasky trying to clear that ball off of the wall. Not patient enough. That's going to be unfortunate. Getting punished so quickly, such an early mistake.
And we will have a tie game here just in the first 30 seconds of game number 1. Both teams going for the cheat up. Kickoff stays pretty neutral. Continuum in the back has the read and sends it into the blue corner. Now flamed across the field. Continuum back into the box. Siki's the only one on the back wall. 2 players commit to try and push it through, but they're not going to get it. Now Maestro with ball control. Out to midfield. He's going to try and carry it past Flame. Gets it off the wall. Now Snasky shot with the Batmobile. Bar down and out as it moves away. Had quite the power on that shot, but not able to make it hit the back of the net. Now Snasky back in. Maestro with an excellent pass. They'll put that one through, and Fnatic's got the lead back.
Yeah, like you said, an excellent pass. Maestro lurking here on the wall and just popping the ball off to pull Tylacto out of position there. You see, he doesn't approach the ball fast enough, and that lets Snasky get that early shot in. Great use of space there from Maestro.
3 goals in the first minute. Set to have a wild ride right now. Yesterday, we saw significantly defensive games basically all day. Excited to see if we get a bit more offense going here in Europe, which is usually the more defensive region of the two.
Yeah, I'd agree. I mean, I still think it is.
Woo! And the shot from Siki, taking Snasky's pass and putting it straight in. 2 goals up now for Fnatic.
And I feel like this is just a shooting gallery now. We see a bad touch there, just giving up possession of the ball. This is something that Team Secret cannot do because this Fnatic team is so poised to make their way back into the RLCS. You see they're just lurking, waiting for the mistakes. I'd love to see this approach.
And they want that revenge. They're starting off early here. Continuum should get the blocks, and we won't get an early kickoff goal. But still having to play defense. Continuum will keep it on the wall to get it past the front line, but Snasky will pass it back up to Siki. Looks to play it across the field. Siki now into the corner. Continuum back down to Siki, rotates. Maestro now towards the back wall. Pick it up off the touch from Tylacto. Snasky not liking his position. He'll fall back here. Siki moves up. Maestro into the middle. Snasky looking for an opportunity. Decides to fall back. Just waits out Flame, who misses. So Snasky up into the corner now. Tylacto across his own net. No shooters, no deep player there for Fnatic. As we hit the 3-minute mark here. Just 2 minutes into the game, already got 4 goals on the board. 3-1 Fnatic.
Yeah, we don't really see that many dribble plays here coming from Team Secret. And you can tell that Fnatic are just waiting in the middle of the field, opting to let Team Secret give up the ball time and time again. And that's why you see Fnatic controlling the game so well, just opting to give up possession in order to really go for the hard read on these plays, and it's working out for them.
Ball makes it near the blue box for the first time in a few minutes. And Flame over the top nearly had a dunk shot. He'll fall back, allow continuing to move up into the corner. Maestro meets him on the wall and sends it back out. Now looking for another 50-50. Flame wins this one, and Tylacto's airborne, but Sicky will shut it down before it crosses the net. Continuum now looking to keep this midfield pressure going. But it's a soft touch. Snasky picks it up onto the back wall. Flame has to play it to the side. Keep it going out to midfield. Onto the hood of Maestro. Shot towards net. Sicky in the way. Pass Continuum and follow it along himself. Flame will meet him in the air. Quarterfield mark pass in the middle from Snasky. Maestro won't take the shot. He'll take his time. Get it towards the backboard. Continuum to follow it along. Sicky with the 150-50 will keep the pressure on for now, but a lot of space being given on both sides.
Yeah, actually, Sicky has been really dominating this wall play, lurking so many times again.
Well done. Snasky getting the demolition on the goalie. Maestro shoots at an open net.
Yeah, right here, again, that clear off the wall, and then this touch here was just not good enough. You see Snasky going straight for the goalie, Maestro putting that on target. Another simple goal. It seems like Fnatic really dissecting all the play that Team Secret has done. It feels like they're in their heads.
Yeah, the game one definitely in Fnatic's hold right now. And with 1:30 left to go, things starting to look difficult for Secret if they wanted to get a win here at the beginning. Starting to get into that territory where you stop thinking about the game you're playing, start thinking about the next game you're going to have to play. Because this one's already pretty close to being over. And there needs to be some adjustments on the side of Team Secret. Because what they're doing right now is just giving opportunities time and time again here to Fnatic.
Yeah, we see constant hard clears, which really not what you want to be doing, especially against a team like Fnatic, who really just filled with players who can dribble, players who are very well-rounded, and really slow players. None of them are like the fast 1v1ers.
Nice. Beautiful play. The zone from Snasky and the pass play from the rest of the team will make it a 5-1 game.
Right, just this patience from Sicky. You actually see Maestro immediately go center of the field, Snasky going for the bump. This is a three-man play here to guarantee the goal. And that's what I talk about, just their idea to always go for the slow play, build it up, make sure you have an outlet pass available to you somewhere towards the middle. These are things that are staples of great Rocket League, and Fnatic are doing that so well.
The clear downfield again. Flame should be there, and he'll play it away. In the final minute, down by 4. Things all but over for Secret here in game number 1. It'll be Fnatic taking the lead in the series, but a best of 7, the marathon. Last time these guys played, it was best of 5. And we saw Secret get the victory. We're going to have to do it with 2 more games. And I think Fnatic would enjoy getting to Brazil here in game 1.
Oh, definitely putting a statement out there, especially considering this grudge match we mentioned earlier, Allegiance Fabian, and now Team Secret versus Fnatic.
Sicky's up, tries to drop it down, interrupted by Flame, and it goes to the side. We're not out of time to get the infamous 7-1, but the game handily going to Fnatic here. They've gotten a clean victory, and you heard them saying it on the desk. These guys have had an entire season to really fit in with each other. A lot of roster changes happening right there before the qualifiers, for the play-ins, and then coming up just 1 overtime goal short of making it to RLCS. They've now perfected their play, going 7-0, not dropping a single match. And it was Team Secret that didn't get a single win here. This would be a first win for Secret if they were able to beat Fnatic, and Fnatic's first loss.
It's really so interesting to see how Fnatic actually have evolved by moving down into the RLCS. You really see them just a much more solid team all around. They talked on the desk about Maestro. Kept saying he was dropped because of his lack of play during the offseason and being taken in by Sicky and Snasky. We didn't see the greatest performance when Maestro came back. We didn't see him really do anything super special, so it's cool to see him, how he's assimilated into the team and really, stepped up his game.
Absolutely. Here, 5 goals, 4 of those assisted, outshot 11-4 right now. Fnatic in complete control of this match. Team Secret needing to make some changes, and you talked about the clearing that they're doing right now. Most of the time that they're just clearing the ball away, just getting away from their half, giving themselves time to go out and get boost and to kind of position themselves, but they're conceding ball control when they do that, and it's just being punished time and time again by Fnatic.
Yeah, there's not enough players who are really challenging the ball successively after a teammate at second man, if you will. You see them actually try and hit the ball forward, go for 50-50, and then they just give up control of the play and let Fnatic do what they want.
Yeah.
And it's really just not good enough. You need to pressure the ball much harder. We've seen it happen to so many teams who just start to play passive, kind of, you know, lose that aggression, and it really punishes you in this game.
And you talked about it also that Snasky's been dominating a lot of the wall play right now, which I felt like with Secret throughout the year was also one of their issues.
Sicky.
Sicky was dominating the wall play. With Secret, that one of their issues is playing on the wall. On the ground, their 50-50 game is pretty good compared to the rest of the team, but it's when it gets on the wall, the teams with more experience with the veteran players are generally better, which means that it kind of leaves them with dribbling the ball out at midfield to get out of their half and then trust their teammate to follow up the tackle that will ensue to try and get these offensive plays going. So needing to change it up. The wall's not their best friend, and the clears have not been working out. But here you see the dribble plays, giving them a moment of opportunity there, but shut down by Snasky.
Yeah, the most important part of these dribble plays is making sure that they have outlets left and right. We saw immediately what happened earlier, that play from Fnatic. When Sicky gained control of the ball, Maestro immediately going center and Snasky going right for the goalie. The other teammates realize they have a utility to offer their teammates, and we don't see that from Team Secret.
Here in game 2, Team Secret starting on the offense. Few moments where there was an opportunity to possibly score, but the defensive positioning from Fnatic, strong as usual. Shot towards net, cleared by Flame. Sicky will keep the pressure on, but getting demolished for his efforts. Now Snasky onto the backboard and back into the box. Flame's there, but Maestro will tackle him. This one's dropping. Very dangerous. Continuum gets there just in time. The Anti-Lacta will tag team to save, and now Flame with the breakaway. Can he get there? He just needs to keep it away from Maestro, and Maestro's able to get the save, but it won't matter in the end. The pressure comes through. Excellent breakaway there.
Yeah, really good job here from Flame to do whatever he could to get a touch on the ball. Unfortunately, hits at the bottom of his car. But this pass here from Continuum off the back wall and the finish from Anti-Lacta were the real play for me here. Just taking out that defender, and it was such a good finisher off the crossbar and down. It's good to see Team Secret get the lead early, and that's going to totally change how Fnatic are going to play.
Yeah, important momentum swing and an excellent second shot there, but well defended by Maestro. They'll get it away. After getting beaten 5-1 in game 1, Secret needed that first goal just to give confidence back to their team here. Maestro will try and mind game the whole team. We'll set it up for Sicky. Looks for the shot, but does not make contact. Snasky now in. Shot towards net. Cleared by Flame. Anti-Lacta to look for the transition. Flame moves into the 1. Wins the 50-50 on the ground. The ball bounces back to the corner, and Continuum wasn't positioned to deal with that. Now Snasky into the corner. Flame back out. Anti-Lacta down the field, but again, the clear into enemy territory. Flame's able to get over the top as no Fnatic players made solid contact. And now it looks like Fnatic's looking for a clear.
Yeah, already we see just a complete change of pace here from Team Secret, playing much more aggressively, but just challenging the ball time and time again, not giving that control that they gave up in game 1. And this might just be a warm-up that they needed just to get, you know, into the game and get focused.
Sicky on the wall, gets it past Anti-Lacta. Flame thought about going up, but he'll fall back and allow Continuum to pick it up. Get it past Sicky on the ground. Snasky's there with the Shadow. Playing into the middle. Maestro thought it might drop back down to him, so he wasn't ready to take a shot off the pass. But into the box it goes, and Flame will send it back out. 50-50 going in Snasky's favor. And on the wall, he'll be able to put it back over the top and Continuum. Follow along. Tries to get the long-range dunk on Anti-Lacta, but he gets it past him. Now Sicky to Snasky. Downfield towards the backboard. Maestro in the corner with Continuum. Back and forth on the wall.
Again, more of this control in the corners, just not really playing with enough urgency from Team Secret.
Snasky moving up, but loses the 50-50 to Continuum. Flame moves up as well. Maestro demoed in the midfield. Anti-Lacta could do this if he's just able to take this time and patience. He brings all 3 defenders to bunch up. But Continuum not able to put it back in the middle. Flame was hoping for a shot opportunity, but it won't be there. Maestro with the flick pass 1. Flame with the tackle and is back downfield. Anti-Lacta airborne alongside Flame. Shot towards net and in. 2-0 Secret.
A great play here from Flame, just totally capitalizing on this opportunity. A good 50-50 there. Going straight up for it. We see Anti-Lacta also going up for the ball, and that forces Snasky to hesitate. Even if he doesn't have a chance to hit the ball, right there, you're adding a whole nother avenue of attack there to Snasky. He doesn't know which one to defend.
Yeah, you could call it a double commitment, but there it's really more of a screen. because of the double threat there makes it so difficult for the defender to know what to do. And since Flame was accurate with his shot, brilliant play, able to put that one through. Here comes a third opportunity, but Tylacto not quite on target. Flame with the follow-up. He doesn't have the boost or the altitude to get up and make that second touch. And now the attack from Fnatic coming back down the field. Down by 2 in the final minute after putting up 5 goals on Secret in game number 1. They've got their work cut out for them here. They're going to try and make it 3. It's Flame and Tylacto making work. The defense holding back. Maestro's been successfully flicking people in the midfield, but there's always been another defender to deal with, and he hasn't been able to get it past the second one. This one driving into dangerous position for Tylacto. The fakes come through, and Flame should be able to drop a third one in. It goes in, and Secret's got a hold on this game.
Right, this is going to be really good for Secret's confidence. There have been moments where we've seen overcommits, especially between Snasky and Maestro. They seem to really kind of be butting heads a little bit. Right there, Snasky was on the back wall, but just time and time again, Fnatic overcommitting and showing like opportunities for Secret to get into the game.
They have really been able to gain control and then take advantage of some critical misses. Now on that last drive, I felt like the Fnatic defense had opportunities to make touches that they didn't do. Maestro will find some accuracy, but Flames got the defense to put it off. Sicky getting bumped in the midfield. That'll give continuum ball control. Over the top, shot towards net. They're just continuing to add pressure, just continue to play the game that's been working for them. As we hit the final 10 seconds, down by 3, it's not going to happen for Fnatic here in game 2. Secret going to tie it up at 1 apiece. Do they get one more? No,
what a save.
Nearly went in. The save will come through. Continuum puts another shot on. Why not? You know, we're talking about making a statement there. Get the buzzer beater at the end. 4-0. Well done, Secret.
Yeah, again, I love seeing this kind of, effort, really not giving up, the perseverance from them after game 1, a disastrous game 1. Really, these guys totally changed their play style, and I wonder actually if they kind of switch spots here a little bit. We see Fnatic really just almost not really pretty much on target.
Yeah.
Throughout the whole game. None of their shots really dangerous. Actually, we saw a lot of passes early on the field just going all the way down and giving up possession, something that Team Secret was doing the last game.
Well, I think that the thing for, the 2 or the 3 role on a team is where their positioning has to do entirely with what they think their teammate's about to do. And I felt like I saw a number of times where Fnatic was positioning for the failure of their team. They weren't expecting the pass. They were expecting their teammate to lose the 50-50, so they were positioning behind them to expect it. And then when the pass goes in the middle, they're just not in a position where they can shoot. So Fnatic needing to play more as a team and trust each other, and also not make those small misses on defense that gave windows of opportunity to Secret that they took.
Right, yeah, they definitely took those, and it was more impressive to me was seeing how much boost control we saw here from Fnatic. There was so many opportunities, and we mentioned just how much control actually Fnatic had for most of the game until suddenly there was a switch that happened with Team Secret, and it was weird because usually when you don't have boost, you really lose confidence in yourself and you start to play more defensively, but we saw Team Secret here with less boost start to take more risks, realizing, hey, we got to clear this ball and buy some time, and I think that benefited them greatly.
So changes coming into game number 3, mainly for Fnatic after getting beaten so handily here, getting shut out there. Basically, they won by the same score margin. We've had 2 games decided by 4 goals now. As we move into game 3, Fnatic is going to have to make some adjustments here on the field.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see how they approach this. They're totally varying play styles between both these teams.
Continuum airborne off the kickoff. We'll pass to Tylacto, move it back out to midfield. Sicky's there, and Maestro shadowing the ball. The 50-50 going in Tylacto's favor. They'll kill it and gain ball control, try to dribble. Snasky with the long car, able to block. Sicky back in the corner. Maestro sitting in net. Clears enough to block the shot from Tylacto, and Flame turns around. Didn't like his positioning. Gets tangled up with Tylacto on the rotation. That'll open up space for Sicky to put it all the way to the corner. A bit of hesitation right now. Sicky not quite sure what he wants to do with this ball. He's just sitting on the wall. Snasky will move up to try and create pressure. Now Maestro with the pass upwards. Flames there first, and will put it into the corner. Now the pass in the midfield. Shot towards net, blocked by Snasky. Tylacto up, and it'll go back into the box lightly. Flame with a nice touch off of his roof to put it actually on target. A very difficult angle, but well defended, and the first minute will come and go quietly. Snasky out to midfield. Maestro painted it back as well. It clears back and forth from the teams, giving each other a decent amount of space. Not seeing much 1v1 action, very few 50-50s. Right now, it's just the clear game back and forth.
Yeah, just opting to wait for the mistakes. I don't think either team here really feels they have enough space to go for a dribble or control the ball.
Siki up onto the backboard. Nobody there to contest immediately, but no one there to shoot either. TyLacto gets bumped, and Snasky might be able to make the shot. He does, finds the back of the net. Fnatic's got a goal.
Yeah, it's nice to see Snasky going up for this, recognizing the slow pace of play that was happening and the mistouch here. You see actually 2 players there in net, but still unable to make a save there. Great placement from Snasky.
It was over the top, I believe, of Flame, and TyLacto had just gotten booted by Continuum or the other way around. And when you bumping the player like that, that also pushes the player who does the bumping back into the ground, and it's more difficult. He loses his momentum there. So while there were defenders in the area, not much they could do, and Snasky will take advantage of that and give Fnatic their first goal in 6 minutes or so. They're getting shut out in game 2. Flame and TyLacto deep in enemy territory. Siki will try to get a clear over the top, but Continuum drops it back down in. TyLacto comes from the side, put it to the corner. Set up here, Flame trying to get there, but Maestro's there first. Push it all the way to the orange. Now looking for a goalie. TyLacto in the far back of the net. Something we saw out of style doing yesterday, leaving their goalies slightly farther back in the net than usual, which makes it more difficult to get the situational demos as the players pick up boost and then just drive across that. They have to actually come into the goal. You see her, TyLacto was doing a little bit of it as well. Second shot on net. Continuum with the save. Savior medal already for Continuum as we've passed halftime. Only 1 goal scored so far in what has been a pretty high-scoring series, and look at the pass. Siki to Maestro, 2-0 Fnatic.
This ball distribution, so good. Watch as he swings the ball with that 50-50 all the way to Siki, and you see Maestro, he recognizes that there's now open space. The defender's forced to go back to the goal. There's a huge hole in the defense right where Maestro is, and that pass right back to Maestro, again, utilizing all that space.
Yeah, the pass, did you reverse the direction too? All of the players in the defense were moving in the direction of the ball.
Precisely.
Leaves an opening there. Now Secret. Situation they need to get, they're time's starting to tick down here into the final 2 minutes of the game, and down by 2. Keep themselves out of a sticky situation. They really do need to get that first goal in. Flame looks for the pass to Continuum. He'll actually go for the shot himself, but doesn't have the angle towards net. Maestro soft touch will concede ball control, and TyLacto will look for Continuum. Quick transition here. Can he get the shot? Well done, just barely wide. Flame could do another one. As Continuum looks for the bumps, Flame just patiently waits it out, and TyLacto comes in to try and help him. The play was there. The idea was so good. The execution just slightly off, though, and Fnatic will properly defend and keep Secret scoreless for now.
Yeah, it felt like they had a great opportunity there. Also, that 50-50 after the incredible shot so close off the post was not enough.
Defense holding on right now for Fnatic. Siki jumping in the air and blocking that shot that was just, he had only enough time, and he used all of it to make that save. Flame also had a really good opportunity to score right before that, nearly scoring on the dunk.
And you can actually see the urgency now in Team Secret's play. Players looking to move up very early. We see 2, almost 3 players looking to commit to every clear. And that's a good thing. They only have 45 seconds left. They're going to need to make something happen here. Struggling all game long to open up this Fnatic defense.
Oh, Snasky on the wall, just removing Continuum. Just the softest touch to completely eliminate him from the play. Now 30 seconds left. Flame to TyLacto. If there's ever a time to score, they got to do it now. Siki back down into the corner. He's looking just to run time off the clock. Keeping it near the wall and in the corners is a good way to do it. But the pass here, TyLacto takes the shot, puts it through. 17 seconds left. It's a 1-goal game.
Oh, what a play here. This dribble so perfect. Controlling the ball, bringing it off the wall towards the center. It's so difficult for a defender to deal with it. The way he moved from the wall towards the center of the field, there's so many directions he could go in that pass to TyLacto. Again, that's what we want to see more of, those infield passes. You see a player already waiting for the dribble. He's reading that play off of his teammate.
But now 15 seconds left. They can play into 0 seconds time if they keep the ball off the ground and then play into overtime. But oh no, underneath too. Siki in the back will get the save and send it away. But TyLacto trying to put pressure on. Siki will just kill this one in the corner. He wants this ball on the ground now, and he'll play it into empty space. Continuum backs off knowing there's nothing he can do with it. Fnatic will take game 3.
What a game we have on our hands. awesome to see Team Secret really stepping up and staying in the match. Even though they're down 2-0, they're not giving up that perseverance, and it's showing. They actually had probably, for me, 3 goal-scoring opportunities that were clear-cut, great chances, dangerous opportunities, and they weren't able to put it in. We saw that awesome shot from Flame, and then another 50-50 afterwards, and they just weren't able to get that ball into the net.
Yeah, and there was also a few really substantial moments of defense, and we saw, I think it was Sicky, make that last-ditch save where he just flies up, and again, if he had jumped even this most splittest of seconds later than he did, he wouldn't have made it, and we would actually probably be at a tie game right now. But here, the stats, very, very close game. 7 shots from Fnatic to 5 from Secret. That's the largest differential is those two. There was 4 saves on one side, 5 on the side of Secret. These guys definitely having a series. This is a lot of fun at this point. Like, we thought there would be a chance to be a Fnatic blowout, but right now Secret is really taking it to him. Yeah,
I really expected that blowout. I think the whole desk did as well, and to see Secret kind of, you know, change their play so much and adapt really shows that they are actually serious about this match and really want to win. Something that that's a mindset that's difficult to maintain over a season of losing.
Yeah, for sure. And then they're still continuing to go here. And like, I mean, the last team on the RLCS stage that Secret beat was this Fnatic team, the leftovers back in the play-in. So if there's a team that they can do it to, it's these guys right here. So we'll see if they can pull it off there. Now down a game in a best of 7. Fnatic has to win 2 more games to take the victory. But Secret responded well in game 2. We'll see how they do here in game 4. Let's continue with the back pass to Flame. Moves it near the goal. Snaski to play it away. Snaski, the only player not playing the Octane right now. Sicky will get the double tap off the wall after the play in the corner, too. Sicky starting off hot.
Yeah, Sicky slowed down. This play's so carefully crafted. Look at that power slide just to get enough turn on the ball, hit it off the backboard to himself. I mean, great play there from Sicky. He knew exactly where that ball was going.
It almost looked like Snaski barely touched it and glued it to Sicky's hood. I would need to see it again to know for certain there, but a brilliant play no matter what from Fnatic, and they start off hot. See if they can continue here. Snaski and Maestro now. Following in the air, shot towards net. Flame with the save. But straight to Sicky, who gives it to Snaski. Oh, the defense from Tylacto holds on. The infield pass, the most effective way to score right now in the current meta, and well defended by Tylacto.
Yeah, you see they do such a good job of bringing the ball directly lateral, keeping it as far away from defenders as possible, and that actually opens up the goal. It creates an easier angle of approach for the shot.
Tylacto to play this one away softly. Flame on the backboard, Continuum in goal. They'll play it out to Flame, and he wins the 50-50 into the blue corner. Snaski over the top of Continuum, back out to midfield. Flame sits on the wall while Tylacto at midfield, looking for a moment of opportunity to move up. Expecting to pass up to Sicky, but can't get the block. And Continuum will play this one back down, get a savior medal on a shot that was most likely not going in. Maestro gluing it to the wall. Continuum will send it away. Maestro up onto the backboard again. Snaski uncontested, should softly drop it in, and he does. 2-0 for Fnatic here in game 4.
This entire 45-second attacking sequence, we see no boost here from Team Secret, and you see they're just glued to the wall or to the floor, and you see 2 of the defenders there leaving Continuum on his own on the backboard as they go for boost, and it's just not enough.
3:28 left on the clock. Fnatic in full control of this game right now. With plenty of time for Secret to come back. A shot from Maestro, saved by Continuum, sent high. Flame will need to make another touch away, but it gives it straight to Sicky. Takes the shot. Tylacto now to send it away. He's got a cherry pick and Continuum with the 50-50. Getting on the wall, going in Fnatic's favor. Flame now over the top of 2. Shot is wide. Snaski picks it up on the drop. Manages to pick up midfield boost, and now the challenge Continuum. 50-50 dead neutral. Sicky's 50-50 also kind of going neutral back to Snaski. Drop down, Continuum will set it up. Tylacto with the follow in the air, but there's Snaski back over. Sicky in front of his own net. Continuum to try and put it through, but the wall of defense will hold on. Now Tylacto towards the net. Flame was looking for Snaski in net, but he still manages to make a save, but they need to clear too. He'll get the follow-up, send it back out to midfield. Cross halftime here, 2-0 still in Fnatic's favor.
Yeah, that was probably the most dangerous opportunity we've seen yet there from Team Secret.
Flame needs to send this one away. And Continuum, who gets it Back out to midfield. Tylacto now with the follow on the wall. No challenger just yet. He'll look for the ceiling play. Drops it towards Flame, but Snaski has that 50-50 again. This is really this 50-50 game that's shutting down the scoring opportunities for Secret. So they're able to transition the ball into the blue, but then just not able to get the pass. And an open shot. Tylacto now towards the net. Maestro sends it to the side. Sicky from midfield at an open net just finds the laser beam of a shot straight in, recognizing the open backfield and makes it a 3-goal game.
Yeah, here we just see them punish a really unfortunate touch there from Flame. He was trying to control the ball and push it more to the side. Unfortunately, he pops the ball center. We actually see all 3 members of Fnatic go for it. They saw what a chance that was to cherry pick that goal. And Team Secret really struggling this game to kind of create any misdirection in their play because there's nobody waiting for the pass. There's just no chance for them to really fool Fnatic with where they're going. It's so obvious that they're going to pass the ball directly to their teammate behind them. They need to push their players up a little more aggressively to create that misdirection.
Well, Maestro's just playing so well right now. And on the last kickoff, Secret went for the fake kickoff. And I appreciate that they're trying to change it up, but they nearly got punished for it, just unable to execute. That ball spent so much time in their box, nearly getting scored on 3 different occasions. Defense just in the right place for most of them. Changing things up is a good thing for them to do right now. But if they drop this game in the final minute down by 3, it's looking like they will. They will be on match point. Now Maestro pass 1, sending it towards the net. Is it over the top of Flame? It's off to the side. The pressure's still on for Fnatic. And pressure like this will just continue to keep Secret trapped in their own half, eliminate any possibility of them scoring.
Yeah, oh, again, there was a huge boost advantage there for Team Fnatic. Almost no boost on Secret, and we saw them leaving for boost. Unfortunately, unable to make anything happen with that dribble.
It was a nice touch by Flame. Continuum trying to take the shot. Maestro will get the fakes in the corner. And Flame to try and play it back out. 2 players in the corner right now for Team Secret. And Maestro and Sicky and company just playing keep away, keeping the ball out of Secret's hands as much as possible. Do not allow them to score. Continue with a nice drop there, but Maestro again slammed to the side. Now Tylacto in the blue goal. As the final timer counts down here, down by 3, it's going to be Fnatic again with a win here, and they will have Secret on match point.
And I think almost through every game here, we've seen them actually maintain Team Secret the goals against stat. There's so many goals in every game except for the one that they won. They're just seeming to struggle on defense, so that, like you mentioned, that fake kickoff, I don't know if that's the right choice when you're struggling on defense. You might just want to go for winning it, like opting to perhaps maybe give up a bit of control on your game and go for, you know, just a bit more aggressive route. Try and push Fnatic onto a different playstyle. Try and catch them off their game.
Yeah, I think it is constantly the whole system of putting forward a strategy and then it gets countered, then you need to counter the counter. And right now, the game has evolved to being a very 50-50 heavy game, which Fnatic just simply outclasses Secret in many ways in the 50-50 department.
Totally
so
agree with you.
they need to use the walls. They need to use maybe go back to what they were doing in game number 1, which wasn't working, but it was a different game then. Maybe go for the longer clears, force them to hang in the back, and then go for the dribble plays or something.
There's a time and a place for it when you know, we mentioned obviously to play a bit more controlled and to dribble. It's not like every single chance to get the ball that needs to happen.
Right, and right now Fnatic has adjusted, so they need to readjust right now, because 2 games in a row now, Fnatic's gotten the win, and if it happens one more time, they're going to drop Secret to the lower bracket.
Which I think that's what the whole desk was predicting. I mean,
Team
Secret really need to kind of pull out something new. At this point, it's, you know, last stop on the train.
Yep. Time. It's now or never for this match. They will have at least one more chance to keep themselves alive in the RLCS. If they drop this one, they'll have to win 2 in the lowers. But still, you get 2 chances here in the promotion relegation. And the shot here coming off the beginning, Flame will put it through, and Secret's starting off well.
I think they heard us. Really, I think they heard us.
I mean, clear.
Yeah, a big mistouch there from Maestro. And actually, we saw 2 players running over each other to get that pass off into the center, but it worked out for them. A great punish there from Team Secret.
And critical that Flame scored there, too. All 3 players committed up in that corner. If he hadn't scored, it would probably very easily been a breakaway on the side of Fnatic. Now Flame shot wide. Snaski to follow in the corner. Playing over the top. Maestro, the touch to eliminate Continuum. And now the pass into the middle towards Sicky. It's a soft touch over the top, and Snaski towards the goal, blocked by Flame. Excellent defense on what was a quality team play from Fnatic.
Yeah, really well done there from Flame.
Oh, let's go, Flame. Look at him come here. Just falls, catches the ball, and sends it straight in.
Yeah, this guy, the air dribble then to catch it. He dribbles himself all the way to the far side of the ball to let it hit his car, gets a huge burst of speed and totally demolishing that defender on the close corner.
It had ball control the entire way. Well done. Give them the 2-goal lead here. Try and make it 3. Maestro hanging back in goal. Want to just pop off his car and then go back to the corner. He'll follow along now. Fnatic looking for their first goal in the game. And a quick counterattack that was too from Flame as well. That started on what was a very deadly opportunity from Fnatic. Maestro, though, over the top, adds some speed to it, puts it in, and it's a 1-goal game.
Again, another struggle with boost, and you see it's just this boost control, punishing them time and time again. Neither Flame or Continuum able to really contest that ball carefully from the right angle of approach, and again, it's because of the boost and the rotations.
And the counterattack speed there from Maestro. You saw there were full boost canisters in the corner, but they didn't have time to go for them because of how quickly Fnatic attacked. Maestro in the corner here, gets a pass 1, picks up boost, and now trying to get a pass 2. Very aggressive play right now from Seeker, and Tylacto's shot nearly an excellent angle. So he gets past 1, Flame the only man back. He'll carry it to the corner. Tylacto rotates in behind him. Seeker with a stronger defensive line on the stall from Flame. And a long clear picked up by Maestro. Going back out underneath Tylacto. Siki and Snansky hanging in the back. Pass towards the middle. 50-50, won by Continuum. Snansky out towards midfield. Tylacto toward the corner. And the pass into the midfield did a good job getting it past the frontline defense, but the shooter went a little bit early. There was no follow-up. So they're maintaining a strong back line, trying to not fall prey to breakaways. But at the same time, they've been scoring on quick aggression as well. Tylacto the pass down towards Flame, but see it again right there. You saw Flame come up and immediately they get punished, and you just know they'll still continue to leave that player on the back line now because of situations like this.
This play from Maestro, just so well done there to actually just put pressure on that play there. Even if he knows he's not necessarily going to win the ball, he's still able to punish that bad touch from Tylacto, that pass, if you will. Maestro is such a mind for the game. You can just see he understands what's happening and is 2 steps ahead.
Absolutely, and he ties up the game for Fnatic at what is match point. A 1 year for Fnatic moves them on in the upper bracket. Face off against Envy for a spot in the RLCS. Flame with the touch in the midfield, Continuum had fallen back, and the shot still goes through. Their rotation's just a bit off. Their speed in rotating back right now is just being punished.
We see Continuum here go for the ball. It's actually because of the... Okay.
I mean, it was
Continuum there.
Unfortunate.
He power slides to the side, not expecting that redirect off. Redirect, I guess. The ball bouncing off the wall to go straight into the net. That's a little bit unfortunate for him, but at the same time, leaving his goal open.
Yeah, we saw like that's twice now. The Flame up in the midfield. You saw Continuum trying to fall back in time, but he had to go for boost because he was out. And just because Flame didn't buy him enough time to move backwards.
Well, he actually bought him enough time. It's just that he opted to stop.
Sure. Well, I feel like the mistake was made earlier when he was already at the midfield instead of being a little bit further back. At this point, Tylacto in the back played away, and the lead back in Fnatic's favor at this point. As they've come back, I think they were down 2-0, and they've come back 3 goals straight. What a play by Fnatic.
Flame has been immense this game. Unfortunately, he needs one of his teammates to help step up with him. He can't do everything himself. He has both the goals here and a lot of the pressure.
Maestro to Siki. Connection working out. Now Snansky up on the wall to play it back down. Maestro had the opportunity for a shot, but he'll play to the side, continue to follow it. He's got Tylacto to work with. Now Flame up on the wall as well. Gets it past Siki. Snansky plays it in the midfield. Siki goes for boost. Takes it away from Flame. He was looking for the boost game. This will drop him back down in, but cleared away. Flame has the opportunity at an open net, but Snansky flips. He was already loose from the last save, but makes another one, and now Siki to attack downfield. Seeker really trying to come back into this game. Only 1 goal down. Anything can happen here, but they need to win this one, or they drop to the lowers.
Right, they've actually had quite a few opportunities passing the ball center, but there hasn't been any teammates to follow up on it. It's been 2 or 3 opportunities now, and they actually just give up possession every time and then struggle to get out of their own half. They really need to be careful about their passing lanes and their communication.
Ooh, the shot there, and Sicky can't get it out. Flame able to beat out the frontline defense and surprise the backline tie game.
Not only does he have a savior, but this is also his hat trick for the game. Flame has been, again, immense, just incredibly clutch for his team, keeping them alive.
Yeah, carrying right now that first dribble goal, that second dribble goal they had. And as you said, all 3 goals have been from Flame right now. I like to have been the pass over towards Continuum. Sicky.
It's gonna be a 1v3.
Just one player in the back, sends the shot on net, gets it past Lacto. And it's just what are you doing, a 1v1 against Sicky?
Yeah, well, again, one of the most well-rounded players. Unfortunately, this whole goal happened as a result of Flame just overcommitting to a ball he really had no business being involved with. He was totally out of the play. He jumps to the ball and he leaves his teammate in a 1v1 with 2 of the Fnatic players following close behind.
Well, I think one of the situation right now for Secret is that Flame keeps finding themselves on the back line in the 3rd role when really he knows he needs to be up in the 1 or the 2 right now because he's the only player scoring. And as this timer counts down, he's got to go for it. He could do it right now.
17 boost.
He can beat it out, but can't get it higher. The Sicky Continuum sends it towards the goal, and a clear comes through from Snasky. Adds some pace to it by Sicky, and it'll go into dead zone. Fnatic in 5 games, taking the win here over Secret.
And for Fnatic, you just have to be so happy. Huge sigh of relief. This is the one game that scares you, if anything, knowing you've dropped the ball against this team before,
Yeah.
when it counted in the most high-pressure situations, and then being able to come back. It's obviously very well adapted. This Fnatic team is a different roster, different team than the one we saw in the beginning of the season, and well done to them.
They get their revenge over Team Secret. Flame having a dynamite game there. You see him with the Savior medal and the hat trick, as you said. 5 shots as well. The guy was an absolute monster, but just a bit of confusion there from Secret in that last game. Going to give them they're not going to be able to move forward here just yet. They'll have 2 more opportunities. They have to win that first round of the lowers and then win the qualification match in the lowers as well. So we could still possibly see Team Secret. We'll see them at least one more time today. Yeah. But for that and more, we got so much more Rocket League going on today. Let's head back to the desk.
Yes, we do. Thank you, Wave Punk and Quinn Lobdell, and congrats to Fnatic starting out the day again where they kind of want to be, getting a win there to go on to the next match. And the next match result will be into Season 6. Again, that's a matchup between now Fnatic and Envy, and that's going to be 2 matches from now, but we're going to go to the lower match first. But let's take a look at the Mobile 1 high performance replay from that one. And guys, you know, we said Fnatic going in, and they look strong, but Secret, I feel like they fought really hard.
Yeah, they definitely did fight. This first game, 5-1 win, we're like, uh-oh, this might be... It might be over real quick, and I thought, oh, my 4-goal average for Fnatic would come true. But then Secret actually shut out Fnatic, and that was only, what, the 3rd time Fnatic's been shut out?
The 3rd time.
And it was the 2nd time Secret has forced a shutout this season. So good on them to battle back. But then again, the offense showed up for Fnatic. 3 goals, and 4 goals in the final 3 games.
Yeah, but Secret, to be fair, I mean, how do you contend with an offense that's been developing all season long and so well-rounded? They put up as good a fight as you could ask, to be honest. And to be fair, they had their own fair share of good offensive drives. Flame and Lacto both really putting up a pretty solid showing on offenses.
Oh yeah, Flame really impressed me throughout the series. He was playing really well. A lot of his touches were quality touches. I also enjoyed, like, one thing we like to see from Fnatic is they don't actually shoot the ball that often. They look for the pass first, shot second, and Snasky, every single time he had the ball, he was just looking for Maestro down the middle of the field. Like, all right, Maestro, like, I'll set you up. And even if that play doesn't go in, then they follow up with a Sicky shot or a Snasky shot when they need them. But that's one thing I like to see from Fnatic, and I think that's where the game's going to trend towards. Like, me and Coy were talking, like, he thought there would be more shots per game, but I think it's actually going to be less because you want to not give away possession or give away, because like, these goalies are so good, they're going to kill it in the corner every time. Now you have to focus more on, like, this is not a quality shot. Let's pass it to the middle. And that's what Fnatic's been doing really well pretty much all season.
Yeah, you hit the nail on the head. It's been all season long. Their vision has been constantly improving, and there's really no reason to take a bet against Fnatic any time against Team Secret. Secret just needs a little bit more time to really gel as a team.
Yeah.
So guys, this sets up a pretty electrifying match where we're going to have Fnatic going up against Envy for a spot into the next season of RLCS. That's going to be a couple matches from now. First, we're going to have Juicy Kids against Secret. I want to get some light expectations from you guys, especially looking forward to this next match we almost have upcoming. Now, Secret, we saw them have some, they fought. They didn't just fall over there against Fnatic. What would you like to see Secret hold on to? What would you like to see, Secret hold on to against the Juicy Kids in this next match that they weren't able to quite hold on to against Fnatic?
The main thing, like all season from Secret, is their defense. Sometimes they give up those wide open nets, and when you're playing a team like Juicy Kids, don't give them those free goals. Like, if you don't give them any free goals, you have a really good chance in this series, and I think that's where Secret pretty much has to focus and let Flame do his thing on the offensive side. Seems like he didn't need a lot of help a lot of times, so maybe that's all you need. Like, play defense first, and the offense will come with Flame.
And then Secret might have a pretty decent chance as well, because again, Coca trying to fit in as much as he can, as much as you could hope for being dragged in the last week, of course. And they might have a little bit more space to work with trying to clear the ball, because Fnatic was simply too fast and on top of just about everything that they tried to clear out of their own half. So I need a little bit more time to really decide who I think is going to win, but it's definitely going to be a good one.
And we don't have that much time, and Secret doesn't have that much time either to kind of turn things around and prepare, because coming up next, ladies and gents, another best of 7. And this one, by the end, we're going to be knocking one team out of today, and they will be in the rival series. It's going to be either Secret or the Juicy Kids, a best of 7, coming up next here on twitch.tv/Rocket League.